What's up, guys? ArtistVersion1 here, and welcome back to another edition of the Three-Way Dance Podcast. And like always, you can't have a three-way dance without three people. So joining me as always is Shelby, aka Shubs.
Ayo.
Fight my ass, Shelby. And joining me as always,
Jesus.
is Tarzan Boy himself, Nick.
Whoa, 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 what's up?
Alrighty. And we got ourselves a nice little show here tonight. We're going to do something a little different here. Of course, we got the Sports Solicit of the Week, which I did not scramble to find or anything. We're going to talk about some news. Of course, we're going to play three-word dance. We're going to play It Came From eBay, which It Came From eBay has some stakes tonight because of our main portion of the show, which is going to be some trivia here between well, I wouldn't say between, but Nick and Shelby are going to play some trivia against each other here, and the winner of It Came From eBay is going to get a nice little advantage there. And of course, we're going to take all you guys' questions. Oh wait, let me rephrase that. We're going to take Andrew and Stug's questions.
But they're still our loyal listeners.
They are our loyal
Yes,
listeners. So we are pulling like anywhere from 50 to 70 views a week. So there's plenty of other people out there who could leave some questions for us. Not that we don't love Stug and Andrew's questions, but there's plenty of other people. All right, so let's get right into the news cycle here, and let's talk about this one right here because I just love the tweet that was sent out about it, and that is about Chelsea Green. Chelsea Green sent out a tweet that I just thought was funny, and that was it was something along the lines of I never thought I'd be in a legal battle for my legal name.
Oh yeah.
She has been in a legal battle for the copyright of her God-given name, Chelsea Green, with WWE. And apparently, WWE has finally dropped the copyright on it. They're going to let Chelsea Green be Chelsea Green.
Well, I'm glad that Vince's ego has been able to set aside enough to say, you know what, pal, you can keep your real name. I don't need to make money off that. Like, come on.
But that goes back to the thing a couple months ago where it was just like, former WWE superstars can no longer sign autographs as their WWE name. So what would have Chelsea have signed?
Matt Cardona's girlfriend.
Yeah, Matt Cardona's girlfriend. But I just love the tweet that she sent out. I was just like, I never thought I'd be in a legal battle for my God-given name.
Yeah.
Didn't she hashtag something?
What was that?
Didn't she hashtag something or tag WWE? Or?
I don't know. I can't remember, but I just thought that was funny.
Yeah.
Last week, we talked about Adam Cole's contract possibly coming up, but there's also another NXT star's contract possibly coming up. And unfortunately, it's somebody that we all enjoy, and his contract is either expiring. I think it's after SummerSlam sometime, and that is Pete Dunne.
And I guess they're pretty upset that his contract has got to this point without renegotiation. I mean, I don't know what they'll do about Pete Dunne. That kind of scares me with all the releases and everything as of late.
Yeah, because I don't want to lose Pete Dunne.
Okay, I mean he'll definitely get lost in the shuffle in AEW if he were to go there. Impact isn't big enough of a platform. He's got a bigger platform even now, or even when he was on NXT UK than what he would with.
I mean, like, even if he were to go to Impact and become their world champion day one, it'd be ginormous fish, small pond.
Oh yeah. No.
Maybe the only other place I could really see him like making a big splash be the NWA, but then even then,
That's
the only way
I would love to see that.
The only way you're going to make a big splash, the only way you're going to make a big splash in the NWA is that you got to dethrone Aldis.
That's what I was going to say. Pete Dunne comes in and dethrones Aldis. That would be fantastic.
I don't know if I like that though.
That happen.
Yeah, I like as much as it'd be cool to see. I don't know if I like that idea either. But I'd be game for him to go into the NWA or ROH for that matter. But
I was thinking ROH, but again, I think whereas his Impact could be a ginormous fish in a small pond, I think in ROH he would just be a big fish in a small pond.
Yeah. No, I agree. And I don't know if I'd like him as Ring of Honor World Champion either. Although I think I'd like him better than Roosh, but you know.
Well, Roosh is no longer the ROH.
Oh, who was it that won it?
Who is it? Bandito?
Is it Bandito?
Yeah.
I think it's Bandito,
yeah. And speaking of new champions, though, we have a new NWA TV champion. Do you guys know who it is?
Is it JTG?
No, it is actually Tyrus, the former Brodus Clay.
Yeah.
Which that kind of leads me
Focus
into
on a roll. Focus on a
but
roll.
that kind of leads me into
Call my mama.
that kind of leads me into a rant from. Would you shut the fuck up?
Somebody please call my mama.
That kind of leads me into a rant about last week. I believe it was last week's episode or the week before it, where we talked about Velveteen Dream getting booked for a show in September through an indie promotion. And then there was outcry that he was being booked. So he was swiftly removed from the show, even though the booker believed that like it was slanderous. But because there was outcry, he went ahead and removed him. Now, I don't know if you guys have known this or not, but Tyrus was accused of sexual harassment during his stint at, I don't know if you guys knew this or not. This is just mind blowing, but he was a correspondent for Fox News for a bit.
Wow. No, I didn't.
Yeah.
Wait,
So,
what? No? What?
Yeah.
When was that?
He was still in Impact when he was doing this.
Wow.
So one of his female co-workers accused him of sexual harassment. So that got him removed from his Fox News gig, of course. And eventually went to court. The charges were dropped. And the NWA has since welcomed him. And now he's the NWA TV champion. So that leads me into how come Tyrus, a.k.a. Brodus Clay, can be given a second chance. But people like Velveteen Dream, Michael Elgin, Joey Ryan, Jimmy Havoc, how come these people can't be given the same chance that Tyrus has?
Because of when it came out. That's all it comes down to.
Name value.
You think Tyrus is a more valuable name than Michael Elgin?
I'm sorry, but in terms
Then Michael Elgin, yeah.
In terms of the sports
Dream,
entertainment business, and in terms of the platform that those stars have had and those names have had, someone like Tyrus, the former Brodus Clay, would have a much better chance of seeing reprieve, forgiveness, and or a second chance over somebody like a Patrick Clark or a Jimmy Havoc, or someone who has not necessarily been on a national platform, been lasting on a national platform, or had name value to a floundering promotion such as Impact Wrestling.
I don't know. I just think it's a double standard.
Oh, it's a massive double standard, but such is the industry. Because, I mean, keep in mind, it's as much Hollywood as
where are all the people who were outcry for people? Where are those same people who were just like, why are you booking Velveteen Dream? Why are you booking that man? Where are the same people when Joey Ryan set up a charity show for a women's domestic thing? I forgot the charity, but where were the same people like, oh, well, Joey Ryan can't do that because of the allegations? Where are those same people making the same outcry for Tyrus being booked as a champion in a promotion because of yes, he was cleared of the charges. Okay, which I mean, good for Tyrus.
You're not arguing that he shouldn't be on that stage, is what you're trying to say, basically.
Yeah, I'm not. No, yeah. I'm saying
like
where are the same people who were saying like, hey, I don't want Velveteen Dream on that show because of what was said about him. I don't want Joey Ryan to do that show because of what was said about him. Where are the same people that are saying, I don't want Tyrus on that show because of what was said about him? Where are those people at for Michael Elgin, Joey Ryan, Jimmy Havoc, and Jack Gallagher? I don't even know if he's even tried doing anything since.
Probably not.
Marty Scurll.
Marty Scurll, yeah. Marty Scurll at one time, one of the top fucking prospects for like ROH, AEW, possibly
even WWE.
Yeah, I was like, possibly WWE. Where are those same people making the same outcry for Tyrus? That's my point.
Double standard, man. Told you.
That's the whole reason I added that story.
No, like I mean, it is a massive double standard, but such is the industry of entertainment.
I mean, Michael Elgin came
Even
out.
in sports.
Michael Elgin came out and said, "Yeah, I fucked up." You know,
he's going through some shit right now.
He is, but like when those allegations came out against him, he said, "I came out. Yeah, I came out. I fucked up.
Yeah,
you know, it was wrong. You know, but." He can't do the thing that he loves anymore. He can't get booked. Same with Joey Ryan. Joey Ryan said, I didn't do the shit. He's had many, I think he's had like 9 of his 10 lawsuits that he's had against him dropped. And people still are like, nope, fuck him.
Yeah.
You know, it's ridiculous.
But then look at Enzo and Rich Swann.
I have nothing against Tyrus.
Yeah.
I have nothing against
Tyrus. Let me bring up...
I wanted nothing but success for Brodus Clay and WWE and everything like that. But I don't understand where the same people who are making the outcry like, you can't book Velveteen Dream or you can't book Joey Ryan. Where are they when Tyrus became the NWA TV champion?
But look at Enzo or even
Enzo.
Rich Swann.
Rich
Swann is another one.
Rich Swann, I look at more as a misunderstanding than anything.
I don't know about that.
I mean, he put his wife in a headlock, and people kind of took it as domestic abuse, and I don't know. I would have looked at that as more as a misunderstanding.
Well, I mean, I guess, but Enzo is another example. It just.
Yeah, he was another one.
Joey Janela.
Enzo Amore was accused of straight up rape. Straight up rape. Not even like, oh, he may have diddled my parts. No, straight up fucking rape. Went to court. Got fucking cleared. 100% cleared. I think he even came out that like the bitch lied, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, okay, well, we'll book Enzo again. Okay, well, if he's cleared, we'll book Enzo, no problem. And he's still getting work.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
he's got a match with Jerry Lawler coming up.
Just pisses me off. It pisses me off.
Enzo's wrestling Jerry Lawler?
Yeah.
Stranger things have happened, brother. Scott Steiner versus Swoggle. You know.
Enzo was cleared of a rape charge and he can still get work. Velveteen Dream comes out, clears his name. WWE says, nope, he didn't do it, and he can't get booked. I think it's bullshit. Moving on. All right. Which one do I want to do next? I think that's the bigger news story, so we'll do this one next. Guys, we lost a real one.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, we lost a real one. We lost Sir Robert Eaton.
Beautiful Bobby.
Beautiful Bobby.
Bobby.
Known to many, of course, one half of the Midnight Express tag team, Sir Robert of the Blue Bloods. There we go. Of course, beautiful Bobby Eaton, tremendous single star, I believe, multiple time tag team champion. I believe he was a former television champion. I believe, if I'm remembering correctly.
Yes.
Passed away this weekend, I believe.
Yeah. Wednesday last week, I think.
Was it Wednesday?
I think it was Wednesday last week. Yeah.
Well, he unfortunately passed away. Now I believe there's only one member of the Midnight Express left.
No. Condrey and Lane are still alive, aren't they?
Condrey and Lane are still, I think.
And there's not to mention some of the ones that were in it before they were.
And Uncle Corny.
Uncle Corny. Oh, and Bob Holly and Bart, of course.
Well, there's other ones. There's
nobody ever talks about bombastic Bart and bodacious Bob.
Look, as much as I like bodacious Bob Holly, then became hardcore. I love hardcore Holly. Man.
Hardcore Holly, dope.
Damn, fuck yeah. But no, I don't count those two. Condrey and Lane, I think, are still alive though.
Yeah.
Alave.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alave sounds like a bootleg Aleve.
Alave.
Alave.
Yeah, I remember my time with Bobby Eaton. I just remember watching in WCW days. That's how I know him and such.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't
actually started.
I don't remember. Yeah, I don't remember him from I didn't know he was part of Midnight Express until like much later in life. I only knew him
me
from,
neither.
I only knew him from like Blue Bloods and like when he'd show up on like Saturday night, WCW Saturday night and such like that. That's how I knew him and such. I never had a problem with him.
Yeah. Oh, he was good in the ring, man. I remember watching a match from Crockett. This was a couple months ago. I think I was watching it, where he kept going up to the top, and they were wrestling this job team, and he was giving the job team these elbows, and every time before he did, he'd be like, Tony, this one's for you, and then he'd jump off and hit the elbow. Just fucking hilarious. Apparently, he had a really weak stomach. He used to like puke for like no reason, I guess. I was listening to Cornette today, and I mean his whole show from Saturday is all about it, and he's pretty torn apart, obviously, right? So
yeah.
There's also Randy Rose and Norvell Austin were some of the original members of the Midnight Express.
Oh.
Yeah, that was.
I didn't know. I always thought it was Lee, Condrey, then Beautiful Bobby, and then that
it was Condrey and Eaton, and then it was Eaton and Lane. But
see, I only thought it was those guys. I didn't know there was a Rose and a. I know
it only lasted for like 3 years. Like it wasn't as big as like the Midnight became with Jim Cornette and all that. So.
Oh wow.
That's all I know in terms.
And I think Bobby Eaton's last match was in 2015 against Ricky Morton, I believe, as well. So.
Well, damn, do you know what he had for breakfast the day he died?
Yes, actually. It was a Ray's energy drink.
Galaxy Burst.
We're not there yet.
Oh, sorry.
That was a tremendous setup, but we're not there yet.
Galaxy Burst, yeah.
All right. And, of course, we got to talk about the biggest news of the week, and that is on Friday night during SmackDown, there were 13 NXT releases, some of which, people that didn't show up on TV quite a bit, but some of the big names being, of course, former NXT North American Champion Bronson Reed, former NXT North American Champion Leon Ruff, member of the Diamond Mine new stable that's been on TV for like 3 weeks now, Tyler Rust, indie veteran of like 20 years, Mercedes Martinez, who am I missing? Jake Atlas.
Era legend Bobby Fish.
Former multiple-time NXT Tag Team Champion. Jake Atlas and a few others.
Asher Hale, Ari Sterling.
Ari Sterling.
Reeves.
The finest. Fucking God.
Coda Reeves.
I hate it. I love that he's gone.
Yeah.
But I think the bigger names there are the ones that I mentioned: Bobby Fish, Bronson Reed, and according to the story, Triple H, HBK had no hand in these releases, and apparently it looks like changes are coming to NXT. Yeah. No more midgets, no more starting in your 30s, according to Vince.
That's such a Vince McMahon thing. Vince
McMahon
and Bruce Pritchard. You could just
shit and catering, pal.
You could just see like Bruce and Vince sitting backstage somewhere and going like, "No more midgets and no more people starting under their 30s, pal."
Let's pretend that we're just kissing Vince's ass here, and we're like, he's like, "Goddamn, pal, no more midgets, no more starting in your 30s," and we're like, "Okay, so no more midgets." So Leon Ruff, he fits that bill. All right, so we have to get rid of Leon Ruff. All right. Mm-hmm. Mercedes Martinez is not starting out. She's been a 20-year veteran.
Yeah.
Phenomenal wrestler, in my opinion. Great ass on her. I know that doesn't really relate to her wrestling ability, but my egotistical ass, if I were working in WWE, well, we should get rid of Mercedes Martinez. I'm like, have you seen that ass?
For some reason, Sean Waltman standing there. I've seen it. I was there.
They'd be like,
"We'll go for that shit." Park,
we'll go home.
Take a seat.
Stop telling us that. We'll go home. Stop telling us that everybody has a great ass.
I told you that about Patrick Clark too, but you Velveteen
Dream. But like everybody else, like doesn't fit the bill though. Like Bronson Reed, I don't think is a midget.
Bronson Reed, I don't understand why.
Ari Sterling does. Asher Hale does.
I mean, they should just come out. The next release that they put out should just be like, WWE has come to terms with the release of 205 Live. We wish them the best in their endeavors. It's
the
like, I
release
don't even
of
watch
the
the show
NXT
anymore.
roster,
I don't even watch the show anymore, but that show has been gutted.
Yeah, well, there's no point in watching.
Well,
it.
Ari
That's why you don't
Sterling,
watch
Jake Atlas, and Asher Hale were three that they're just like, oh, here you go. AEW. Like, hope you enjoy YouTube shows, pal.
Like, who's like? I think the cruiserweight division now is Kushida, Drake Maverick,
Brian Kendrick,
and he doesn't even wrestle. He's like the producer.
Yeah,
he's still employed, but he doesn't even wrestle. So it's Kushida. Who's the other one?
Drake Maverick.
Does he even count though? Come on, man.
Yeah, he just returned to 205 Live like 2 weeks ago.
So did Leon Ruff. I mean, he got fired.
Well, Drake Maverick better not answer his fucking phone.
Drake Maverick, if you're listening to this, do not answer your phone. I repeat,
change
do not
your number
answer
instead.
Your phone. Ace is gonna give you. Oh yeah, I'm sorry we have to do this to you again, but we have to let you go. We wish you the best in your future.
Just starts crying right there. Come on, Ace, don't do it, Ace, man. Come on, don't do it to me
this time.
No, come on, man. No, come on. I love this place so much. Come on,
Drake, I'm sorry. We can't just. Impact has an opening. I've already talked to Corgan. They'll let you be spot again.
Corgan's not with Impact.
Big deal. It's the same difference, isn't it? Come on now.
No, it's not. Impact and NWA are totally
Johnny
different.
Ace,
I'm crying for you, Ace. Come on, Ace. Don't do it to me, man.
Could you just imagine having a job where if you didn't talk to your manager, they couldn't let you go? So, like, anytime your manager comes up to you, just like, hold on a second, I got to go use the bathroom, and then you just don't come back.
The fact that JTG managed to keep his job for 4 years or however long it was because he didn't answer his phone should have got him the WWE Championship right there. That man is like
Austin got FedExed.
Oh yeah,
FedExed or faxed? I don't know.
Faxed.
Punk FedEx on his wedding day.
Yeah, exactly.
Brooks, you have been cut from your contract with World Wrestling Entertainment. AJ's like, oh, Phil, what's going on? He's just like, those bitches just sent me a firing notice on my wedding day. Oh, but they're my employee. Oh.
Well, here's the thing with that. Side tangent here. He walked out in WWE. Why is he so upset that they sent the fax on his wedding day?
Yeah, he left in a big time in his career too.
Okay, but think about this, and I know I've marked about CM Punk a few times before. I'll admit it. If he is coming back, fuck yeah. Do I think he's going to? I don't know. Would I really like to see it be a troll and like the AEW audience freak out? Yes, I would. That would be very good TV.
I'm starting to believe it.
At a time there has not been very good TV, if even remotely good TV. But I just I just got so riled up I forgot what we were talking about.
CM Punk getting his. I said CM Punk shouldn't be mad that he got his walking papers on his wedding day, considering that he walked out.
That's the thing. He walked out. Shut your face. You don't get to talk about it. You walked out. You didn't agree with what they were doing. If they send you your papers, you should have wore that like a badge of honor, pal. You should have framed that on the wall. Hey,
I'm kind of surprised he didn't.
And you still fired me. You still paid me. Up until this date.
I'd actually be laughing if they fired me on my wedding day after like the career he had there.
6 months
I think it'd be funny.
They finally realized he was still on the books, so they fired him. He gets butthurt, yet he could have just went to the dollar store, got a nice little frame, put it in there, hey, this is about how much this is worth. Thanks, WWE, for the attempted fuck you on my wedding day. Ha ha ha. Some of your employees are here. Ha ha ha. Signed, Phil, CM Punk, Brooks will never be Cookie Puss. Ha 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 ha.
Also, would they have necessarily known that it was his wedding day?
Definitely. Come on.
You think so?
Now.
You think Punk's the kind of guy that invited everybody to his wedding?
Look, well, according to Vince, he was unaware that it was his wedding day.
Yeah, I think so. Vince wouldn't have a fucking clue.
The company, others working for the company definitely knew AJ was still employed by WWE, and I just do not believe that Vince didn't know.
True.
Maybe Vince would have known, though, if he would have had a delicious Raise energy drink that came from one of our sponsors, which is repsports.com, because they have Raise energy drink over there that is not only zero sugar, has electrolytes, but it also helps with mind and focus. And if he had that mind and focus, he probably would have known, oh, maybe I shouldn't send this on the wedding day. But on top of Raise energy drink, they also do have pre-workout powder, the Broken Arrow pre-workout powder, and they also have the Raise Energy on the go, which comes in powder form as well. And of course, they have the Hyper Sleep that will put you down for a nice, easy sleep there. And right now, you can head on over there and get the limited edition pre-workout powder and the limited edition Raise energy drink Rainbow. And let me tell you guys, I got some of the Rainbow. I tasted the Rainbow, and boy, this energy drink is just like taking a handful of Skittles and popping them in your mouth. It is delicious. So I'm telling you guys right now, head on over there, pick you up some of the zero sugar Rainbow. It's a limited edition flavor. Once it's gone, it's gone. And if you head on over there and pick up a case of it right now, you can use my checkout code ARTIST, ARTIST, at checkout and save 15%. And if you're still not sold, you can look in the description of this podcast right here, and there is a link where you can get yourself a free, that's right, free 4-pack of Raise energy drinks, and you are going to get 4 of their most popular flavors that they have. You're going to get Voodoo, which is other than Rainbow, that is my personal favorite flavor. It's like an orange type of flavor. It's delicious. You're going to get sour gummy worms. You're going to get strawberry colada, which is just like being on the beach without actually being on the beach. And you're going to get probably one of Shelby's favorite flavors here, and that is
Galaxy Burst.
Galaxy Burst. So if you like Skittles and you like strawberry, not strawberry, I'm sorry. If you like the pink Starburst, then you're going to love Galaxy Burst.
Fucking Galaxy Burst.
Fucking Galaxy Burst. You can get those 4 flavors for free if you just click the link in the description down below and use my checkout code ARTIST. You'll get that completely free. All we ask is that you cover the shipping for it. And it's very inexpensive. It's a hell of a lot cheaper than trying to go to the website and trying to find a store that has it and driving to the store. All you got to do. And they also have hats and T-shirts and a whole bunch of other swag that you can get.
Do they have a Galaxy Burst T-shirt?
They don't. But
they need to make one.
I believe they have on there. I'd have to go look. They do have a Galaxy Burst inflatable can.
Oh my God. I'm going to it right now.
There you go. So you can go on over there and use my checkout code ARTIST and get 15%.
Can you float on it?
.com.
Possibly. Two P's on that rep, by the way. REPP sports.com, and use checkout code ARTIST to save on your entire order. All right. Now we're going to play our games that we like to play here, and that is It Came from eBay First, but tonight it has some repercussions here. There's some stakes on the line here that I will tell you about later. So now the score is actually
also the tiebreaker, isn't it?
It is. It is tied 10-10, if you would let me fucking talk.
Well, I was going to say it earlier, but you didn't let me.
Because when you get your own podcast, it'll let you talk all the time.
No thanks.
It is scored. It is a score of 10 to. See, now you got me all confuzzled and shit because you're fucking talking and shit.
I was doing what?
Shut up. The score is 10-10. So the first item that I want to do here is one that I found that was actually pretty unique here, and that is this is a WrestleMania 5 branded wristwatch. It's just a simple wristwatch, like a swatch, back in Swatch, Swiss watch, WrestleMania 5 watch, and it's still sealed, and it's just a simple little digital watch, and it just says WrestleMania 5 under the clock thing there. That's it.
Is it the logo or does it like?
Yeah, it's the
letter?
logo. So the logo of WrestleMania 5. So Shelby, how much is the WrestleMania 5 wristwatch sealed going for on YouTube? On not YouTube, eBay.
$500.
Nick, how much is it going for?
$175.
Y'all overshot a little bit there, but Nick, you got it because it's only going for $30.
God damn.
That's actually a pretty good value right there.
Yeah, I thought so too. But I just thought the uniqueness of that was pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. This next one here, this is an oddity here. Or do I want to do this one? Ooh, yeah, I forgot I found some cool ones here. Okay, yeah, let's do this one instead. All right, so this is a WWE Crunch Time set. And what WWE Crunch Time set is, it's like, you ever go to Walmart during the holidays and they have like those little gift sets that you can give to your families and such?
Sure.
Nick?
Yep.
Okay. I can't listen to Shelby. So what comes in the Crunch Time set is you get 2 popcorn containers that have the WWE logo on there, the scratch logo, mind you. Plus you get 2 glasses with the WWE logo on there. Plus you also get 2 bags of like this WWE spicy peanut mix, or like a kind of like a spicy Chex mix type of thing there. You get all of that in this set, and it is still sealed. So, Nick, how much is the WWE Crunch Time set going for on MySpace? eBay.
On MySpace? Shit. Weird shit's happening, I tell you. And you're talking still sealed. Wow.
Still sealed.
So it's like really old popcorn.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, there is popcorn in it, too.
I do believe Nick set a price, but I think we
what was the price, Nick? I'm sorry.
$300.
300?
Yeah, that's what it said.
All right, and Shelby, how much is this going for on eBay?
$299. $299.
All right, and Shelby, you get that one because this one's only going for $34.99. $34.99. All right, so you guys are tied. So that means it comes down to the Ash Blaster. You had a little constipation there.
A little weak old man.
All right. And Nick or Shelby, since you got that last one, I'm going to give you the choice here. Would you like an Ultimate Warrior item, a Junkyard Dog item, or a Owen Hart item?
JYD.
Junkyard Dog. This is a WWF Rockin' Wrestling action figure. I didn't even know they made action figures from this show.
Mm.
And of course, it's of the Junkyard Dog. It is in the package, sealed. So, Shelby, how much is the WWF Rockin' Wrestling figure sealed of the Junkyard Dog going for on eBay?
$2,500.
$2,500. And Nick, how much is this going for?
What company made them?
I am unaware. I did not get that information.
Damn. Okay. Well, how much did you say, Shelby?
$2,500.
$2,500. I mean,
WWF Rock and Wrestling, the cartoon show.
$1,500.
$1,500. Shelby,
yes,
you have taken the lead
Oh, yes. Fuck yes. Feels so good.
Damn,
I think I just came.
Take it to dinner first, pal.
Because
all right, when we going?
the item is going for $2,000. Oh, wait a minute.
That's a tie, dude. $2,000? Or
yeah, that's a tie.
oh, I prematurely ejaculated.
You sure did. So we got to do another item. So that's a tie. I just realized that.
Fuck.
That's
All
what
right.
gloating.
So Nick.
Yeah, that's what gloating gets you.
Nick, would you like a Owen Hart item, a Hulk Hogan item, or a Ron Simmons item?
Damn.
Ron Simmons?
Yeah.
This is a WCW Gloob sealed figure of Ron Simmons, and not only is it sealed, it is also signed by the man himself.
Oh.
So, Nick, how much is the WCW Gloob sealed Ron Simmons going for on eBay signed? Not by Totally Pictured.
12,000. Once again, 12,000.
12,000. And Shelby, how much is 10,000?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now it's official. Shelby's got it.
Yes.
Damn.
It's only going for $700.
Oh, hey,
$700.
$700. Yep. All right, so that was it. Came from eBay, so that means we got to go on to our other favorite game we like to play, and Shelby's favorite game apparently, the 3-word dance, where I give you guys and Shelby, that will actually give you advantage coming later in the in the trivia game. Yep,
that's good. I need that.
Yeah, probably. Well, it's not really that big of an advantage, trust me.
Fair enough.
So I give these guys 3 words that associate with a wrestler, and it's up to them to figure out who it is that it associates with. And the score right now is Nick with 7, Shelby with 4, and no contest with 11.
Yeah. No contest.
So, no contest, kicking ass here. So the first one I'm going to do is, let's do this one. Your 3 words are black, combination, elbow.
Velveteen Dream.
No. Black, combination, elbow.
Randy Savage.
No. Okay.
Ahmed Johnson.
No.
D'Lo Brown.
No.
Ron Simmons.
No. What are you just naming black guys now? Do you need a hint?
Yeah.
Shawn Michaels.
Yes.
All right, your hint is...
I guess that's a no then.
No, not Shawn Michaels, sorry.
All right. I thought so, but...
your hint is... consequences.
Xavier Woods.
I was just going to say
No.
What?
Nope.
Fuck. Jay Lethal.
There you go, Jay Lethal.
Ooh, yeah.
Black
God
for
damn.
Black Machismo.
Yeah.
Combination, he has a move called the Lethal Combination. And elbow, he used the top rope elbow as a finisher for a little bit.
So I was close with Randy Savage, kind of.
Yeah, essentially. That's why I was...
Yeah.
Because I was about to say, like, since when the hell is Randy Savage black? But then I was like, I think I'm giving away too much there. So. All right. Let me...
Randy Savage was in the NWO. That's where I was getting black.
All right.
Black and white.
I'm actually going to tone down the difficulty on this one. In my opinion, I am. So your 3 words are chess, as in the game. Chess. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Your next word is chest, as in honkers. And the third word is Carolina.
Charlotte.
There you go. Chess, because she has a shirt called the Queen, where on the shirt are chess pieces. Chess, big ass honkers. Carolina, Charlotte. There you go. And we got one more here. Which one do I want to do?
Don't forget that bonus round, Joe.
Yeah, I got
I
it.
have.
Let's go. Okay, I'm going to amp up the difficulty on this one now. Here we go. The three words are Misty.
Misty?
Misty.
Okay.
Road. Black.
Undertaker?
No.
Sting.
No.
Misty Road and Black.
Stan Hansen.
No.
Okay.
I think sometimes Shelby just says shit just to hear himself talk.
Was Sting already said?
Do what?
Was Sting already said?
Yeah.
Thing was already said.
Gold Dust.
I'll give it to you. It's Dustin Rhodes. Misty, because in TNA he carried Misty the Rat. Road, the famous King of the Road match.
Oh, yeah.
And Black, in TNA he went as Black Rain. And Nick alluded to a bonus round a few minutes ago, because last week they're just like, yeah, they're easy for you because you're looking at the answers. So for Shiggles, I told him, hey, why don't y'all come up with a 3-word dance or two, and we'll see how well I do at them. So Nick, hit me with your 3-word dance.
All right, so your 3-word dance. King, Silk, Striker. King,
Silk,
Striker.
King, Silk, Striker. Okay, so using process of elimination, obviously it's not going to be anybody with King in their fucking title. It's not going to be King Harley Race, Jerry Lawler, any of those fuckers. Wait a minute. King, Silk, Striker. Is it Ken Shamrock?
Nope.
I was thinking Silk Robe, King of the Ring. He's a striker. That's where I was getting at. Can I have a hint?
Oh, let me think.
King, Silk, Striker. Now I'm stuck on Ken Shamrock because I was like, man, that fits Ken Shamrock perfectly. Shit.
Mission.
Oh, Mabel, Viscera.
Yep.
There we go.
So King for King Mabel. Silk for the Silk Pajamas. Viscera.
Yeah.
Striker, because Matt Striker was Big Daddy V's.
Yeah, fuck.
Oh, yeah.
And of course, Mission.
Men on a Mission.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that the only one you had?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It was the only one I could come up with, honestly.
Oh, no, you're good. You're good. Okay. Yeah. Oh, you would have had me if it wasn't for the hint. Because, I was like, because that was my logic with Ken Shamrock. I was like, King, he was King of the Ring. Silk, he wore the silk robe to the ring. And Striker, he's a striker. So I was like, all right, Ken Shamrock, that's it. But
I was trying to go mixed martial arts based on that too, actually.
Yeah, but
the King
if it
gimmick
wasn't
doesn't
Shamrock,
really fit any of them else.
Yeah, if it wasn't Shamrock, then I had nothing else after that.
Yeah.
I was stuck on it until the hint. So, all right. So those were our games, and the new score for 3-word dance is Nick 10, Shelby 4, and no contest 11. So Nick caught up to him. He got all 3 this week. Nick did.
Yeah, he did.
He did. Impressive. Yeah. So we are going to move on to our trivia game this week. And the advantage, oh, but before we get to our trivia game, of course, we have to give another shout out to one of our sponsors, and that is the great people over at Movies R, that's the letter R, MoviesRUSA.net, where they have a literal over 1,000 titles to choose from. They recently just released, if you guys love the show, My Name is Earl.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. They only released one season of that show on Blu-ray, and that was season 4. Well, just recently, MoviesRUSA.net released the entire series on Blu-ray for a great price, and you can head on over there and pick it up. And if you guys like the show 24 with Kiefer Sutherland, they released all 8 seasons of that, plus the movie, for a great reasonable price as well. But if you go over there and look at those titles, and you're like, hey, this is a good price, but it ain't good enough for me. Well, if you go over there and use our checkout code, the podcast checkout code, which is 3-way, the word 3, not the number, but if you use 3-way, you're going to save not 15%, not 20, not 25, not 30, not 40, not 45. You're going to save a whopping 50% on your purchase. So if you go over there and you want that 24 complete series on Blu-ray, it's only going to cost you $50 with our checkout code. If you want My Name is Earl on Blu-ray, it's only going to cost you $20 with our checkout code. $20 with our checkout code.
Whoa!
Yeah. So, and if that's not what you're looking for, like I said, they have over 1,000 titles to choose from. I mean, like even stuff that's still in theaters, which I don't even know if that's legal, but MoviesRUSA.net makes it happen. And if you like those Netflix original shows you like The Queen's Gambit or the original movies like the recent Fear Street trilogy that I can't get enough of, if you want them singularly or in the whole trilogy set, you can go over there right now and pick those up on Blu-ray because physical media is dying and MoviesRUSA.net is keeping those alive. Not everything has to be digital these days. Some people like to, watch it on physical media and stuff like that. So head on over there right now. Let them know that the 3-Way Dance Podcast sent you. Use our checkout code 3-Way and save 50%.
And you can use that checkout code at your local grocery store and see what it gets you too. No guarantees.
You can use it at the nightclub. You can use it at at the nightclub, I like to use the checkout.
It's going to cost you a lot, though.
Well, at the nightclub, I like to use the checkout code. Hey, does this rag smell like chloroform? And, all right. So let's get into our trivia game here, which I kind of changed up on y'all a little bit here. So, Nick, since you won, or Shelby, since you won, it came from eBay this week, you get to go second.
Okay.
And Nick, there's actually 2 sets of questions for you. There's going to be 15 questions in a set, and they're going to go from 1 to 15. So, Nick, would you like set A or set B?
B.
Set B. And now you also do have some help along the way here. You have 4 helps, which is jump, which means you can jump automatically to the next question, except on the last question. If you make it to the last question, you cannot jump that question.
Obviously.
You can ask for help, which means you get to ask Shelby if he knows the answer to it. He may know it, he may not. It could be a waste of a lifeline there. You have multiple choice. I will give you a multiple choice selection. And the last one is exchange. I will replace that question and then give you a choice between A or B for your next question.
And we only get all these once, I'm assuming. It would only make sense that way. Yeah, okay.
So, Nick, you have chosen set B. And because he has chosen set B, Shelby does have another advantage coming later that we will mention. So, Nick, your first question. So, your first question coming from your set will be, number 1, who won the very first Royal Rumble in 1988?
Jim Duggan.
Correct. Number 2, Sting wrestled who on the final Nitro?
Ric Flair.
All right. Number 3, who was the leader of the LWO?
Oh, shit.
The Latino World Order.
Conan?
Is that your final answer?
Yes, because I have no fucking clue.
You have options here. You can
do
use
have
one of your
options.
things. Yeah, and I'm assuming that once you lose a question, you're out.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you
And
definitely want
this
to
would be a very
use
short
something if you
episode
don't know.
if you did that.
Yeah.
What am
And I would suggest not asking for help.
Well, shit, thanks, Shelby.
No worries, just don't want you to waste
Shelby's
one.
way of saying, like, don't ask me, dude. You have jump the question, ask Shelby, multiple choice, or exchange the question.
Exchange.
You want to exchange the question. Would you like question A or question B as your exchange?
B.
Okay, we're exchanging the question. Now, and just so you know, if you don't like the exchange question, you can still use your lifelines, just so you know. So, like, if I read the question and you're like, oh, shit, I need multiple choice, you can do that, okay?
Okay.
All right. Who did Barbarian and Haku defeat at WrestleMania 7?
Multiple choice.
Multiple choice. Did they defeat the Bolsheviks, Strike Force, the Rockers, or the Twin Towers?
Twin Towers?
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
Wow, that was a quick game.
Damn.
Was it the Rockers?
It was the Rockers.
Yeah, okay. I was like, I don't remember who it was.
You don't
First,
remember
I
who the
thought
leader of
Strike
the LWO was?
I thought it was Conan.
Was
Eddie
it Hoobitude?
Guerrero.
Oh, Eddie. Eddie was my first pick, but I wasn't sure.
Guess.
Wasn't sure enough.
Now I feel like an ass. Is this it?
Wow, okay. I really, okay. Now I feel stupid for wasting all my time on this. All right. Nick, Shelby, it is your go. So,
all right.
The extra advantage that you have is you can choose your set of A or B, or you can take Nick's set A.
Do I get all the first questions again?
Well, yeah. No, you don't get his set B. That's what we just did, and he failed.
Oh, my bad. I'll take mine, I guess.
A or B?
We'll go A.
Shelby set A. Okay, here we go. Who won the 1992 Royal Rumble?
Ric Flair.
Finish this main event. Becky, Ronda, and who?
Charlotte.
Who was the first NXT champion?
Seth Rollins.
Big Show and who were in the very first Punjabi prison match?
Batista.
Is that your final answer?
Nope, Undertaker.
Correct. Who was Rey Mysterio's WWE debut against?
Ask for help.
Nick, he is asking you for help. So the question again is, who was Rey Mysterio's WWE debut against?
Oh, shit.
Oh, don't do this to me, man. Fuck.
This was 2002 on SmackDown.
Yeah.
I mean, my guess would be Chavo Guerrero.
Oh, Chavo was not the name I was going to go with at all.
I mean, Billy Kidman would also be one I think of. I don't know.
I just noticed you put the music on.
I really
Shit.
don't know otherwise.
Exchange.
You want to exchange the question? Okay.
Yes.
Would you like question A or question B?
B.
Question B. What was the name of the dog that Tori Wilson carried around?
Fifi.
Is that your final answer?
Fuck. I hate it when that happens. Because now if I go multiple choice, you're just going to give me Fifi and the real answer. Fifi's not the real answer. And if I jump, I waste it. Oh, God. Fifi, final answer.
Oh, thank you for joining us this week on the Three-Way Dance Wrestling Podcast. We will,
What was the name?
It was Chloe.
Chloe, fuck.
The native Please dog was
Fifi. Fuck.
And believe it or not, your question 8 was, what was the name of Rene Dupree's dog?
Oh, my God.
On this set.
And which question was I on? 7?
No, you made it to 4.
Oh, I only made it to 4. Shit, I thought I was past that.
And Rey Mysterio's WWE debut, Chavo Guerrero.
Fuck.
All right. Well,
Seriously?
since that ended way too damn quickly. So
we do have a second set of questions too, don't we?
Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm doing it.
Yeah.
Because this was just pathetic. All right. So Nick, you're going. Here we go. This is your set A I wrote. Who won the 1996 King of the Ring? Oh, come on.
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Who was the final original ECW champion?
Rhino.
Okay. Batista defeated who in the Punjabi prison at No Mercy 2007?
Great Khali.
Okay. Who was the very first SmackDown Women's Champion?
We're talking new era SmackDown, right?
Yeah, the SmackDown Women's Champion. Who was the very first champion?
Shit. Becky Lynch.
Yep. Who was eliminated first on the first season of NXT?
Whoa.
Tarver.
Yep. Who did Mark Henry have his WWE debut against?
One, two, three, kid.
Final answer?
You got lots of lifelines, buddy.
Jump the question.
Jump to question. The answer was Jerry Lawler.
I thought so. It was at a pay-per-view. Is that in your house?
I think it was one of them.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we go right to question 7, which is, at what WrestleMania did The Rock debut?
Let me think. I think 4, 11, 95.
You still have a couple lifelines. You have
Yeah.
Ash Shelby, multiple choice, or we can exchange the question, which I only have one more exchange question for you.
WrestleMania 13.
Correct. Question 8. This person was eliminated first in the Extreme Elimination Chamber.
Okay, now. Oh, fuck. And I've actually watched Extreme Elimination Chamber a few times.
We all have.
I haven't.
Well, that's a lie. Come on. Man.
No, I actually have not. I didn't watch pay-per-views back then.
No, I've actually watched that match a few times. RVD.
Is that your final answer?
Shit. I don't know. Damn, multiple choice. Give me the multiple choice because I'm not sure between two of them.
Was it Test, Hardcore Holly, Sabu, or CM Punk?
CM Punk. Final answer.
CM Punk is correct. Question 9.
I was between Punk and RVD.
Question 9. What was the name of the ill-fated Hulk Hogan restaurant in the Mall of America?
Pastamania, brother.
Ooh, you added brother. Ooh, I'm sorry.
Oh, come on.
Charlotte Flair's real first name is what?
Ashley.
What was that?
Ashley.
Correct. Kevin Sullivan, Mike Rotunda, and who made up the Varsity Club?
Shane Douglas.
Is that your final answer?
What are my lifelines?
The only thing you got left is Ash Shelby.
Shelby, you got it?
Rick Steiner.
Sure.
Shelby says Rick Steiner. So let me read the question again. Kevin Sullivan, Mike Rotunda, and who made up the group, the Varsity Club?
Rick Steiner. I had to think on it for a long time if that fucking makes you think for a second.
I will take Rick Steiner. Final answer. Final answer.
And the answer is Rick Steiner.
I was like, pretty sure I was right.
Question 12. Who is the partner of Doug Furness?
Oh, I know this one.
Phil LaFawn.
There you go.
Nice.
I watched, ladies and gentlemen, My Name is Paul Heyman many times, and he mentions how Furness and LaFawn were part of the trade for ECW talent with WWF when Vince McMahon was financing the payroll.
Question 13. Who was Steve Austin's first WWE opponent? And you're out of lifeline.
I don't.
Oh no, you. Oh, I'm sorry. You still have exchange. I'm sorry.
Exchange.
Okay, you only have one exchange question left, and that is Randy Savage's SummerSlam 1990. Who was Randy Savage's 1990 opponent? You get this, you go to question 14. But I'll tell you right now, you ain't going to like question 14 or 15.
His 1990 opponent.
Randy
like
Savage.
SummerSlam?
SummerSlam. Randy Savage faced this man at SummerSlam 1990.
Ultimate Warrior.
Final answer.
Yep.
Incorrect.
Damn.
It was Dusty Rhodes.
Oh yeah.
That was the fight fight over Sapphire. Oh, that was when $1 Million Man bought Sapphire, and then
You did a lot better that round. We should have started with that one.
I don't think I'm going to do as well as Nick, but we'll
I was about to say,
try.
Shelby, let's try your other set of questions that you did not pick.
We'll see.
Let's get through your easy, or what I thought were easy ones first. Who has won the most Royal Rumbles?
Steve Austin.
Who did Jericho defeat to become the first AEW champion?
Fucking Adam Page.
Yep. Arn Anderson teamed with who in the WWF?
Larry Zbyszko.
What?
Tully Blanchard.
There you go. Which female? Which female Von Erich wrestled in TNA?
Lacey.
Which celebrity teamed with DDP at Road Wild 1998?
Oh shit. Karl Malone.
Is that your final answer?
Dennis Rodman.
Is that your final?
You're gonna fucking do this. You're gonna fucking do this.
Jump.
Nick's gonna know this one. I'll ask Nick.
Nick, what celebrity team with Diamond Dallas Page at Road Wild 1998?
Jay Leno.
All right, Nick says Jay Leno. So again, what celebrity team with Diamond Dallas Page at Road Wild 1998?
You're not purposely trying to fuck me over here.
No.
Jay Leno.
Final answer.
Yes.
Correct answer is Jay Leno.
All right. You fucker.
Question 6. Who did Seth Rollins defeat to become the first NXT champion?
Oh, man.
You still have jump, multiple choice, and exchange.
Yeah, I know this one. I'm just, the name's fucking slipping my mind right now. Oh. Multiple choice.
Was it Heath Slater, Drew McIntyre, Jinder Mahal, or Hornswoggle?
Jinder Mahal.
Jinder Mahal is correct.
All right.
Number 7. Who was known as the Face Breaker in 2018?
Exchange.
What was the name of Al Snow's pet chihuahua?
Oh, damn. I got it.
Well, he's already used his ask. You can have it all you want.
Pepe.
Final answer?
It's something similar to that.
What was the name of Al Snow's pet chihuahua? To get you past question 7, which I predicted that you weren't going to make it past question 8.
Oh.
Pepper was the name of Al Snow's chihuahua.
Okay.
Well, thank you, Captain Spoilers.
Oh.
Do I still get to say Pepper then?
I guess so.
Okay.
The answer to Facebreaker was Nia Jax, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Well, speaking of old Pepper, what color were the steel bars in the kennel from hell?
What color?
What color were the steel bars in Kennel from Hell?
Black.
Is that your final answer?
Steel bars and Kennel from Hell.
Remember that, the steel cage and the helmet all over it? What color were those steel bars?
Gray.
Is that your final answer?
Stainless isn't really a color. Yeah, I know. I still have jump. Stainless isn't really a color. So I'm thinking it's not stainless. Fuck it, jump.
The answer was blue.
Oh, fuck. I was really far off.
Elias.
Why blue?
I don't
That's
know.
such a weird color. Anyways.
Elias used to have a last name. What was it?
Samson.
Oh, that one you knew.
Yeah.
Fill in the blank. Too Sexy Brian Christopher and blank blank Scott Taylor.
Too Hot Scott Taylor.
Oh, wow. I really didn't think you'd get that one. I'm impressed. Okay. All right. Question 11. Gigolo Jimmy Del Rey and Pretty Tom Pritchard formed what team?
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, come on, you cornet Mark.
Jimmy Del Rey and Tom Pritchard. The Heavenly Bodies.
Oh, wow. Okay. Dory Funk competed in what year's Royal Rumble?
I've seen this one. It was in the Astrodome or whatever it is in Texas when Michaels was challenging Sid for the WWF Championship. Austin was in it. Austin won it, I believe. So that would have made that WrestleMania 13. WrestleMania 13 was... '97.
That your final answer?
Fucker.
I'm just asking, man.
I know you are.
I love how you have the music. That just completely adds to this. I will add too, I used to be a big enough Who Wants to Be a Millionaire fan that I had VHS tapes of recordings of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Like, I was on the edge of my seat when John Carpenter won, and I was very sad when Regis died. So, just for the record. I still have my Who Wants to Be a Millionaire board game, damn it.
2003 was Lesnar. 2002 was...
Dory Funk competed in what year's Royal Rumble? Shelby's been talking it out.
99 was Austin. 98 was Three Faces of Foley, so it wasn't that one. It's got to be 97 or 96. I don't like that you said, is that your final answer? Because usually you've been doing that when we're wrong. But I'm like 90-something% sure I'm not wrong here. But there's a slight chance that I do have this one wrong. Fucking music, man. That fucking music. Because Dory was big in Texas. So I think that's why they had him there. Michael's 196. Fuck it, 97 final answer.
97's your final answer.
Yes.
And we're gonna find out if you're correct right after this break.
You son of a bitch.
No, it'd be a perfect time for a word from a sponsor, though, right?
Know,
like,
right?
Yeah.
Come on. Like,
actually, Shelby, you're wrong.
Yeah, 96.
Yep.
Sorry. Yeah. Fuck.
Y'all wouldn't have liked the fucking what would be the like 250, 500, and $1 million questions anyway. Y'all would have hated me on that one. So just for shiggles here.
Yeah.
Nick, this would have been your 500,000 question here. Apollo Crews was trained by which former WWE and WCW superstar?
Gangrel?
Mr. Hughes.
Really?
Yeah. And if that wasn't bad enough for you, if you would have made it to 15, how many days total was the Fabulous Moolah WWE Women's Champion?
Oh.
I'm sorry, what?
If you would have made it to question 15, the question would have been, how many days total was the Fabulous Moolah WWE Women's Champion?
Somewhere around 700, 546.
Way off. 10,170 days.
Gross.
And Shelby, yours would have been, well, oh, wait. Here. Wow, we didn't even make it past question 5 on this one. So your question 6 would have been, who was the second season winner of NXT?
Was it Loki, or was Loki season 3?
I'll take it. It was Caval, but I'll take it.
Yeah, I couldn't remember his WWE name.
How many times were the Dudleys WWE Tag Team Champions?
WWE or World?
Just WWE.
So just the SmackDown version?
No, I mean just WWE in general.
7?
9.
9. I mean, if I actually
it?
had the question, I might have thought of it a little longer.
What was the name of Rene Dupree's dog?
Fifi.
And just so you got both of your exchange questions. I purposely made both of your exchange questions about dogs, just so you know. Paige defeated who in a tournament final to become the NXT Women's Champion?
Alicia Fox?
No, Emma. Mike Awesome defeated what Dudley at Guilty as Charged 2000?
Bubba?
Spike.
Okay.
Who did TJP defeat in the Cruiserweight Classic Finals?
Oh, fuck. It wasn't Brian Kendrick, was it?
No.
That was his first feud.
Yeah. Grand Metalik.
Oh, fuck. You were still giving me a chance. I thought I was just waiting for you to say it.
Andrade defeated who at NXT Philadelphia?
Oh, is that Johnny Gargano?
Yeah, that one you got.
Yeah, okay.
Who was the only WWE Canadian heavyweight champion?
Oh my god.
This is when I turned the fucking difficulty up to like 20.
Yeah, this is like 70s, man. This is fucking old. Oh, I've read about this too. I've never actually seen it though.
It was Dino Bravo. This one, I knew you weren't gonna make it this far, so I put this question in just to fuck with you. Who played the gas station attendant in Ready to Rumble?
David Arquette.
No. Ahmed
Zappa.
Oh.
And your quote-unquote $1 million question would have been, who designed the NWO letters?
Eric Bischoff?
Ironically, it was a guy named Craig Leathers.
Okay.
And Nick, your set B. Your question 4 would have been, who was the last WWECW champion?
Ezekiel Jackson.
Yep. Ray Traylor is better known to wrestling fans as
the Big Boss Man.
Yep. Damian Demento battled who in the main event on the first ever episode of Raw?
The Undertaker.
Yep. Norman the Lunatic wrestled in the WWF as who?
Bastion Booger.
Yep. Who did Ken Shamrock defeat to become the NWA champion on the inaugural NWA TNA pay-per-view?
Ron Killings.
No. He lastly defeated Malice, a.k.a. The Wall.
Oh, that's it. Yeah, sorry. Ron Killings was in the tournament. Fuck.
Mm-hmm. What was the real name of the fake Razor Ramon?
Rick Bogner. R.I.P.
Who was the first Wrestling Society ex-champion?
Oh shit. X-Pac?
Close. Vampiro. He defeated X-Pac.
That was my next guess. Yeah, that's right, yeah.
Bam Bam Bigelow won the IWGP Tag Team titles with who as his partner?
Was it Bob Sapp?
Nope. What? No, it was Vader.
Oh. Sorry, I just, like, I mean, I knew Bob Sapp worked for New Japan. And...
What WCW wrestler held the WCW Hardcore title the longest at 51 days?
Gee, I don't know.
Norman Smiley.
I was going to say Norman Smiley.
This is when I really turned the difficulty up to fucking stupid here. BB was a short-term diva. What did BB stand for?
Sorry, what? What?
BB was a short-term WWE diva. What did the initials BB stand for?
I have an idea.
I don't know.
Is it big boobs?
No, it was Barbara Bush.
Oh yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Jimmy Hart was part of a wrestling company that was funded by a lotto millionaire. What was the name of that company?
Was that the Herb Abrams one?
No. It was WrestleLicious. And his $1 million one would have been, who was the last WWE martial arts champion?
Oh, Jesus, that's going back too.
Inoki.
Yep, that's who it was, Inoki.
That's believable.
That was a pure guess.
And Shelby, for your other set, your 13 would have been, who did Cena lose to the night of the famous pipe bomb?
R-Truth.
Oh, wow.
People over there,
yeah.
What's up? Feel me, sound up, say what's up, what's up?
Who was the WCW ring announcer until 1995?
Answer. I don't know, Bischoff.
Shelby?
Wasn't Bruce Buffer. Bruce Buffer was after 95.
Well, Bruce Buffer is in the UFC, but, you know, whatever.
Wasn't he the one, or was his brother?
That's Michael
They're related, or Michael Buffer.
It was Gary Michael Capetta.
Okay. I have heard that name, I think, but.
And your $1 million quote, $1 million would have been, John Michael Watson is better known to wrestling fans as who?
No idea.
Mikey Whipwreck.
Oh shit!
Wow. So I actually got y'all on like what I thought were the give me questions.
Yeah, some of them.
Yeah.
Not all. I mean, the triple threat main event, that was pretty easy, right?
Well, yeah, but I thought like leader of the NWO, like Nick's a big LWO. Nick's a big fucking Eddie Guerrero fan.
I knew he was in it.
Yeah, see, Eddie, I don't know why I was sticking with Conan, because Eddie was right there, and I'm like, I'm sure it's Eddie, but Conan just seemed like it fit better. But at the same time, too, I was really young, so any kind of LWO stuff would be stuff I know because of trivial stuff, not because I watched at that time. So, like, I mean, the confusion kind of, that's where that would come in.
And then I purposely gave you like a fucked up multiple choice thinking you'd get it. And you're like, multiple choice. I'm like, all right, the Bolsheviks, Twin Towers, Strike Force, and the Rockers. I was like, all right, he's going to pick the Rockers out of these. You're like, Twin Towers. I was like, oh, Jesus.
Honestly, I thought Strike Force was a pretty good fucking answer, too.
Yeah. But, all right, so that was our trivia for this week, which
that was fun.
Was it?
Yeah.
Maybe we'll do it again sometime. I don't know.
I think we should.
You know what? Any of you guys have any trivia questions? Maybe let's see if I'm good at this.
No, I don't. I mean, if you gave me a little bit more time, I could probably come up with something, but I don't have anything.
Nick?
I'm not good on the spot.
See, I had questions, but like I said, they were easy.
Well, let's see what you got. Maybe I'm not as smart as I think I am.
Who served as the supposed lawyer for Muhammad Hassan back in 2005 during the feud with The Undertaker?
Davari?
Tommaso Ciampa.
Oh, okay. All right. Like you said, they were easy.
This current AEW superstar was once with WWE, but could not agree to terms on his deal when they asked him to cut his hair.
Frankie Kazarian.
Who was originally the to be the Game? Triple H.
Oh shit! I've heard this story too. Who's originally supposed to be the Game? Because I remember it's somebody that doesn't even match. Shelby.
No idea, dude.
Well, great. You're a lot of help.
I don't know if I've heard this story, to be honest with you.
I've heard it before, but I can't remember who the fuck it was.
When did he become the Game?
Like 99, 2000?
99?
I'm just going to guess. Jericho?
Owen Hart.
Ah, that's it. Owen Hart. Damn it.
Owen was set to be the Game. So basically, as the story, as I've heard it goes, is that, and Triple H has said this, is that Owen was set to be the Game. Basically, the night that Owen passed, he was to win the Intercontinental Championship.
Yeah.
He was to go on to announce the Blue Blazer, and he's always been Owen Hart, and he would go on from being the Intercontinental Champion to go on to becoming the WWF Champion as the Game, Owen Hart, because no one can play the Game. No one can play Owen. No one can beat Owen. Owen. It was set to be that Owen was like the shit, basically.
Yeah.
Which, I mean,
you say
I
it doesn't
argue
fit,
with
but like, I think it would have been different, obviously.
For that gimmick.
Yeah, it would have been a
different.
totally, would have been a different gimmick, 100%.
I picture it though, like when you look at Brett as the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be. Let's think about Brett as the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be versus Owen, the Game, Hart. Yeah, Brett, you call yourself the best there is, the best there was, the best there ever will be. But I'm the Game. You've never played the game, therefore you've never beat the game. And if you haven't beat the game, well, then how can you say you're the best?
Yeah.
The submission style was supposed to be the basis for the Game.
I've got one.
Okay.
Who were the first 4 original members of the Horsemen?
Flair, Arn, Ole, and Tully.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if you get Ole.
And then Barry Windham came in after.
Yeah, don't ever insult my intelligence like that again. Mr. 3 1/4.
Yeah. Yeah.
Here's one for you, Shelby. Who were the members of the group Pretty Mean Sisters?
Oh, fuck. Ivory.
No.
Deborah. Jacqueline?
Jacqueline, yes.
And Deborah, yes, right?
No.
Okay. Terry.
Yes.
And there's another one, I think. There's 3 of them.
There's 4 of them.
There's 4 of them. I thought there's 3.
There's technically 4.
Are you counting the male
Yeah.
as one? Oh, who the fuck was that again? D'Lo?
No.
Where am I getting that confused? Because I specifically...
It was Terry,
Uh-huh.
Jacqueline, Ryan Shamrock, and Meat. A.K.A. Sean Stasiak.
I'm remembering WrestleMania 15 where D'Lo and Test teamed up, and weren't they with him at that time?
No.
Who the fuck was with him?
Oh. What else did you have, Nick?
For what? Sorry. Questions?
Yeah.
Oh, oh hell. I gotta think for a minute because I didn't write them down. It's just I was on my ill-fated trip to get ID, and then they think my ID was fake, bastards. Actually, I was quite flattered by that, but oh wow, I gotta think now because
They were feuding with Ivory. That's why. Okay.
Which celebrity guest host infamously confused SummerSlam with Summerfest?
Jeremy Piven.
Yeah, that's an easy one.
Which celebrity guest host was on commentary during a match with R-Truth?
Jon Stewart?
Nope.
Maria Menounos?
Nope. Let me hear it one time for you, man. Flavor Flav.
Yeah, you boy. Sort. Oh, yeah, I remember that now because I marked. I love Flavor. I love Public Enemy. Sorry. Flavor. Oh, yeah. ZZ Top did the guest host thing too.
Yep. ZZ Top.
Dusty Hill, rest in peace.
Yep. All right, so those were our. That was like our fun little trivia thing this week, and I honestly, I'm sorry, but you two really let me down.
I thought it was fun.
I mean, no, it was fun, but like you went out on question like 4, or Nick went out on question 4. You went out on question 5.
For the first round.
I worked hard on these, man. I did research. I sat in my basement and smoked cigarettes and drank black coffee.
You did not do anything.
Fuck you. You don't tell me shit about what I do.
Cigarettes and black coffee actually sounds like breakfast to me.
That sounds pretty good, actually. I wouldn't hate that at all.
So, next we go into our wrestling fact of the week, if Nick actually has one this week.
So, actually, I do have one this week.
So, Nick, hit us.
I have to get organized here. So, wow. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm not organized. Let me We're not live. We're almost live, but to tape. I like the friendly banter, though. Well, the non-friendly banter, the almost friendly but not banter. So
The only reason Shelby doesn't really get kicked off of this podcast is because Alex won't do it.
Oh, damn. Is that all it's got to be? I'll give him a call.
So, the world record for the most number of beers consumed in a single setting, who do you think it's set by?
Oh, gee, let me wonder. Andre the Giant?
None other than Andre the Giant by drinking 119 12-ounce beers in 6 hours. That would definitely kill me. That's like, whoa, that's a lot of beer.
There's a lot of beer.
Now that sounds like breakfast to me.
Yeah.
Oh, bullshit. Breakfast to you is like a fucking breakfast burrito and like Mountain Dew Zero or
Mountain
something.
Dew.
Mountain Dew Zero, you got right. I don't eat breakfast burritos.
All right, Mountain
you
Dew
said you didn't really eat breakfast, to be fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, breakfast. See, I don't know. I like breakfast, but I don't eat breakfast. If that makes sense, that doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
The best breakfast
get it,
is
I get
one
it.
that you go out for.
Like I can go to dinner at like a place like Perkins, which is like equivalent to Denny's to people who have that.
I've had Perkins before.
Oh, have you? Oh shit. Okay.
So it was 2005. It was a high school trip, part of American history. The fries were really cold, but I got my meal for free, so I can't complain.
Yeah. So like I can go to Perkins at like fucking 7 o'clock at night and be like, oh man, give me this with a side of pancakes and fuck, I don't give a damn. All right. So that was our wrestling fact of the week. Now we're gonna get on over to a sports list of the week, and then hopefully we'll have time for questions here. But before we get to that, we got to talk about one of our other sponsors, another great sponsor that we have here, and that is hardtofindtv.com and their sister site, fanmadedvd.com. And if you thought moviesarusa.net had a lot of titles to offer, I mean, it's almost like 1% of what hardtofindtv.com and fanmadedvd.com have to offer. Because moviesarusa.com, they have a couple DVDs you can buy. They're mainly Blu-ray, but hardtofindtv.com and fanmadedvd.com, they have DVD and Blu-ray. You can get subtitles on it if you have that weird friend that just likes to watch the subtitles just because, and they're not deaf. But if you are deaf, it helps out too. Also, they have thousands of titles to choose from. Plus, they take your requests. If you look through all the titles on the website and you're like, they don't have this show, email them. Email them, say, hey, I want this show right here. And they'll slap it on a Blu-ray or a DVD for you or both. And they'll put whatever subtitles you want on there. They'll put French or Irish. They'll put it all on there for you. And all for a reasonable price. But if that price just isn't reasonable enough for you, let them know that Artist from the Three-Way Dance Podcast sent you, and you'll get 15% off your purchase. Just use the checkout code ARTIST, ARTIST, at checkout, and save you some bucks there, okay? So all this and more at hardtofindtv.com. Now, on hardtofindtv.com, you can only use Amazon Pay, which is awesome if you have Amazon Pay. But if you want to use your credit card, you have to go over to fanmadedvd.com and purchase your items there. Both websites have both the same amount of items to purchase, so you're set either way. All this and more at hardtofindtv.com and their sister site, fanmadedvd.com. All right, so let's get into our sports list of the week, and that is Guilty Pleasures. 10 bad WWE storylines that were shockingly entertaining.
Okay.
Yeah, and I disagree with some of these.
Well, it's Sportster, so what do you expect?
Yeah. Number 10, although I agree with this one. R-Truth and Drake Maverick's 24/7 title adventures.
Oh, God.
These were great. I was just always mesmerized just looking at Drake Maverick's wife because I'm like, how did that score that?
Yeah.
I do remember the wedding one being amazing.
Apparently, R-Truth wanted to wear a wedding dress, and even Vince was just like, dude, you don't have to do that.
I mean, I'm willing to do anything for a job.
I'm paraphrasing, of course. Well, like, that's essentially what it was. Like, R-Truth was like, "Oh, I'll put on a wedding dress and do this," and McMahon was like, "You don't have to."
Could you imagine him being a bridesmaid? That would have made that so much better. Oh, it would have been like remnants. I mean, it was remnants.
Even Vince, like, you don't have to. Even Vince was just like, "You don't have to try that hard, dude."
Yeah, that's saying something. That's saying something.
Number 9 is another one I agree with, and that is the Street Profits compete with the Viking Raiders.
Oh God.
What? I like
wrestling. Those. I don't know.
Plus we got the debut of Akira Tozawa the Ninja.
Yeah, because that's good.
You know what? I'm going to say this in the nicest way I can possibly say it, okay?
Yeah, is it you're looking for a new person for the 3-way dance?
No, it's fuck your mama. That's...
Oh, okay. I mean, hey, that wasn't rude, so, you
know. All right. Number 8 was Embrace the Hate between Kane and John Cena.
I like that. I like the whole idea behind embrace the hate, so to speak, especially when it comes to John Cena.
The idea was great, but the execution of the storyline was horrible.
Well, yeah.
It would have been better if they actually followed through with John Cena turning heel, and it would have been really more gooder.
More gooder?
Yeah. I said what I said.
Yeah, I heard.
Coming in at number 7, I don't know. I'm kind of impartial to, and I'll tell you why. Number 7 is NXT's game show era.
Oh, God, no.
And I'm impartial to this because sometimes I will find myself on YouTube just watching all the clips of, like, the games they used to play.
See, that's not the part I'd rewatch. I'd rewatch some of the promos that they did. But, like, and maybe a couple of the matches.
No, the promos. Mustache, a little piece of hair on your chin. I don't have one.
Hey, the Caval one was amazing.
Here.
I love the Caval one.
Oh.
The total nonstop action. That was great.
See, I liked Eli Cottonwood until he made that fucking mustache promo. And I was just like, you lost me, dude. I can't defend you no more.
Again, they weren't all great. Probably a lot of them sucked. But, I mean, you did have main roster talent on there that could, you know, do that kind of. And a lot. I mean, some of those guys are, I mean, Daniel Bryan, you know, been wrestling for years, could fucking talk if they let him. But yeah.
Plus they're like, okay, here's your word, toothbrush. You have 18 seconds. Go. Like, what the fuck do you want me to say about a toothbrush in 18 seconds? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that's stupid.
Michael Cole's heel run is number 6.
No, that was terrible.
See,
Cole was
could have been better,
but
terrible.
People.
I don't know.
Cole was supposed to frustrate people, and that is what made things a guilty pleasure. His arrogance was hilarious at times, and seeing him get his comeuppance did resolve things nicely.
It just made me want to shut off the TV.
I thought sometimes it was funny. I like how he just like became super marky, especially like for the Miz.
Yeah, that was weird though. Like that's how it all started because he wasn't even a heel when he started doing that. He was still a babyface commentator.
Yeah.
It was like
he became like super marky for the Miz, and then like when he got his coal mine, that's when like it was just like, oh, that's great. He got like his own little separate commentating booth from.
I mean, that was kind of cool too. I don't feel like.
I don't think it should have been. I don't think it should have been Lawler versus Cole at WrestleMania. I think it could have been Lawler versus Cole, and it was maybe Lawler versus Swagger with Cole in the corner would have been better.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you could have put a lot of different people in that, and it would have been better. I always liked Michael Cole too. Like I know people shit on him now, and a lot of the problem is he's overproduced. But like if you go back and you watch, you know, SmackDown in 03 or, you know, before that or even 05, like he actually is a really good commentator, and he does put over the product very well. It's just a lot of people got pissy when he took JR's spot. And then that's when the real hate started, right? And the vintage thing does kind of get old after a while, but I mean, I always thought he was one of my favorite I mean, SmackDown was like pretty much my show when I was you know, started watching, like that's all I'd watch. So Michael Cole and Taz were like the team to me.
Mm. And number 5 is again one that like I don't think was horrible at all. Like it's not even like horrible, and then it's like a guilty pleasure. But like I like this one, and that is Otis falls in love with Mandy Rose.
Yeah, I mean, I would. I don't know.
Yeah.
Every time I hear him now, I think of that meme.
For Otis in that storyline. I was like, oh yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was a really good storyline from beginning to end. And what I really like about it is that Otis was planting seeds for that storyline before he was even on the main roster.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah, he would always post. He would always post like
friends
pictures
with Mandy.
Yeah, he would always post pictures of Mandy on his Instagram and say, "Oh, look at this peach right here," or you know, whatever. You know, he was planting seeds for that storyline for fucking like way before he was on the main roster.
Wow.
Yep.
So then when he finally got to the main roster, is when he started like pitching it and shit.
Yeah.
And then finally they went with it, and it became oh yeah. Oh yeah. Well,
and that's the only bad thing because like they were expecting like a huge pop at WrestleMania when like Otis and Mandy finally kissed. Man, they were expecting
which there
huge
probably
moment.
would have been. Yeah.
And the
and then COVID happened. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a shame.
And there would have been Otis would have been huge if COVID hadn't have happened. I think because like that.
I still don't know if they would have went all the way with him though.
I think they would have.
Yeah, because crowd would have been behind him.
I really think
because
the crowd would have been like, here's this tubby guy that likes the hottie, and like the hottie's down, the crowd would have ate it up.
Oh yeah, but you know Vince is in for his big muscly dudes.
Mm.
And Otis ain't a big muscly dude. He's a big dude. Probably pretty strong, but he's not big muscly.
Well, he's getting muscly now because he's doing it for the Academy, you know. Coming in at number 4 is Battle for Dominic's Custody.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's just so great.
I just think the matches save that storyline. I think like people are just like, whatever, they're fighting for custody, but the matches are good.
Well, yeah, I mean, the matches were good. I mean, and looking back at it now, just the idea that they were like having a wrestling match for custody of a child. Fucking incredible.
Dominic, I'm your puppy. I'm your puppy, Dominic.
Can you believe that we have grown up from seeing him sitting in the front row to him in the ring?
Yeah.
That's still bonkers to me. I'm just like, Eddie's your puppy, Dominic.
The funny part is, if that match happened in like the 70s or the 80s and or something, forget the part that it's a ladder match. That kid would have went home with whoever the winner was. So if Eddie had won that match, Dominic
they would have been like, well, they would have kayfabed that shit. He'd been living with Eddie for like 6 months.
Yeah, basically.
This one I don't think is a guilty pleasure. I don't even know why people would think we would enjoy this. Lana and Bobby Lashley fall in love.
Oh God. The cake.
The only redeeming factor they had from that was when Liv Morgan was just like, "Oh, I thought you loved me." People were like, "Oh, okay," but then they never had any follow up for that.
Yeah, that's true.
I hated this storyline from the beginning. Pretty much, that was Miro's breaking point. You know, it was just like, fuck this, I'm done.
The second time they broke him up with his wife.
I know. I did not see this when I was looking at the list, but I don't know, I'm impartial to it. And that is the Bella twins battle each other.
Yeah, I just don't give a shit.
I mean, like,
you can look, but you can't touch.
When Brie went up against Stephanie McMahon, I'm sorry, was I like the only one who saw Nikki turning on Brie coming from like a mile away and everybody was so surprised by it?
No, I was sure that was going to happen.
Yeah. And then it just didn't make any sense. Then you have a match where it's like, okay, if Nikki wins, Brie's going to be my butler. Like, okay, I guess. And then she's the butler. Then all of a sudden, Brie's just like, okay.
You can look, but you can't touch. Introducing the Bella Twins.
But then all of a sudden she's the butler. Then all of a sudden it's like, yeah, we're cool again. We're all right, but we're
All of a
heels.
sudden there was no more Brie mode. It was Nikki and Brie, the Bella twins, and we're
Yeah,
heels.
it was a weird fucking time.
They don't belong in the Hall of Fame.
No, I think they're okay. Number one. Any guesses as to what number one could be?
Oh God.
Think of a bad storyline.
List. This is a weird list, so it's kind of hard to predict.
I don't know. Nexus.
Number one. Vince's illegitimate son.
Canada.
That was the payoff. Should have been so much better. If it was Kennedy, that would have like just catapulted his. I know, it would have catapulted his career.
That was the idea, but
yeah.
Well, I just feel like that just seems like a meeting that went awry. Like they're all just sitting there, like, okay, guys, Kennedy's out. We need somebody to be Vince's son. Who do we got? And they're pitching names, like, no. And then somebody's just like, hey guys, what about a Hornswoggle? And somebody's just like, wait a minute.
Yeah, Bruce Pritchard was probably like, yeah, how about Hornswoggle? And Vince was like, I fucking love it. Good shit,
pal. Yeah.
There's no real mystery to that one.
That's probably what happened.
Yeah, more likely.
Have you ever heard the story about the revealing of that?
I think so, but
where like they had to come up with clues on the fly to get the fucking Sandman out of there.
Oh, okay.
They had to come up with like because I think left in the ring was like Sandman, Triple H, somebody else. So like I forgot who the other person was, but like they had to come up with like improv clues to get fucking Sandman out of there, because at the time Sandman was a member of Raw. So like they're like, your son is not extreme. So okay, well Sandman stayed, and they're like, your son is a champion. Well, Sandman's like, well, I'm a former ECW champion, so I'm staying. You know? And then like your son is pale. Okay, my son's white. You know, your son has blonde hair, and he had blonde hair. Like that's why like Sandman's like one of like 3 people left in the ring. He was supposed to leave like before that. And like I forgot what the clue was. I finally got him out of there, but they had to come up with that on the fly. Just to get him out of there. Because he wouldn't fucking leave.
And he was on Raw at the time, so he wasn't extreme.
Yeah, exactly. Because I think that's what it was. Your son is not extreme. So Vince was like, okay, anybody who's ECW, get out of here. Get out of here. You know? And Sandman just stayed, you know?
Fuck, he's on the wrong show.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
All right. So that was the Sportster List of the Week. And now we're going to get to your questions. Once I pull them up here. If I can hit the right buttons, that'd be great.
Shelby for $500.
Yeah.
Which is your favorite Ric Flair match?
Woo! Okay, there we go. All right. All right. So we'll start with Andrews, which are, this is a weird one, but have any of us ever lived on a farm?
Yep.
You have?
Yeah.
Was
it
surrounded by farmland?
Was it red?
Well, it was a gray barn.
Then it wasn't a farm.
That's not how farms work. We're not trying to get Sandman out of the ring.
Okay, that went different than I thought it was going to go. Next one is, okay, favorite fast food restaurants?
Lately I'm liking Burger King.
Oh, same.
I've always loved Burger King.
I never was able to go when I was a kid, so once I became an adult and found out
tenders, baby.
about it, I was like, God damn.
Woo.
Have you ever had the fucking
tenders.
King XL, though?
Oh my God, yes.
That fucking sandwich. They don't have it anymore around here anyway.
The Bacon King was delicious.
Bacon King's good too, but the Big King is just so good, man.
We have around here, it's called the Quarter Pounder King. It's basically like, you know, Burger King's version of a double quarter pounder and shit.
Yeah.
Oh my God, the weight on this sandwich is like unreal, man. And I get it plain. I don't even get all the other bullshit on it, you know. And like I just lift this
the
fucking.
weight is the hardest part. It's like
Yeah.
But yeah, I like Burger King when it comes to fast food. I used to like Taco Bell until they removed 57 other menu items.
Arby's is another one of my favorites.
Arby's?
Harvey's.
Oh,
Canadian proud.
Ooh. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Build your own burger.
Love that shit.
There's a lot of restaurants that do that.
Delicious.
Nah, it's no Quebec.
The Harvey's poutine is amazing. Oh well, it's nothing is no Quebec poutine.
I mean, I've made some
any of you out there that are going to try and challenge and say that there's poutine that's better than Quebec poutine, go to Quebec and say that to a Quebecer, and I guarantee you're going to get knocked out.
If it's not in Quebec, it's not poutine. It's poutine. There's the difference.
See, from a true Canadian. There you go, right there.
And
going on poutine though.
I used to really enjoy Pizza Hut, but now I don't for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
But I do enjoy Little Caesars.
Their $5 hot and ready deal's pretty fucking.
Yeah.
That's a good price.
Trying to think, usually that's my go-to. Like if I'm if I'm like I'm hungry, I'm gonna fucking go to Burger King probably. All right. Next up here. All right, we got a paragraph here. If you were in charge of your own federation, what gimmick or position would you assign yourself and one another? Each take a turn where you answer your assigned role in your fed and assign the other to a role. So I guess he wants me to assign a role to me, then you two, and then we go all
Yeah.
All right, so I guess me, I guess at this point in my life, I guess I would be head writer. And I would make Nick commentator. And I would make Shelby an in-ring competitor, and he would be the bitch beater, Shubs.
I would agree with that, actually.
Goddamn.
He comes out with his promo. Comes out with his promo with his microphone. What time is it? 5 o'clock? Bitch beating time. And like,
in this day and age, it'd probably be for the best because I'd probably just be getting beaten every night. Let's be honest.
You couldn't put me over. Tuned. Picture. TNT.
Shelby,
fuck.
What would you do?
So I would be the booker. I don't know if I'd be the head booker, but I'd be on the booking team for sure. And you two would both be my commentators.
Oh.
Yeah, because I feel like you guys, Spanish announce team. And I feel like you guys can talk to people.
I would get fired the first time. I would be
heavily fucking, it would be like delayed. like a couple minutes delayed.
I would be Max Castered off that show so fucking quick. Oh my God, Nick! He came up behind him like that cop came up behind George Floyd. Did you see that?
And that's where we're 5 minutes ahead, and we just kind of bleep out that part there.
It's just like, oh my God,
really
Nick, oh my God, Nick, did you see that? And then there's just a long pause.
It's basically
I did see that.
It's basically just Nick commentating, really. You can just hear Will's reactions.
Oh my goodness, he ran off the ropes like a Mexican trying to cross the border. Did you see that, Nick?
You're gonna Jim Cornette yourself.
Everything is just like, did you see that, Nick? And Nick's like, oh. People are like, why does he keep saying, did he see that, Nick? It feels like I'm missing something.
And I believe it's Nick's turn.
Nick?
See, I don't know I could book. I would be fine with like ring announcing and commentary. I mean, I think I would have Will as the booker. and Shelby's commentary.
Oh God.
And I'm
Oh,
an announcer.
Fair
Because
enough.
I can't.
Shelby as commentator. All right, we got a match between what's this guy's name?
Just don't know any of the talent.
I'm just gonna take a swig of beer here.
Yeah.
Hang on. Our
Here's
exclusive sponsor.
Little drink.
Here's your shuffling paper. This guy. Like, hold on. People writing in. Can we just get the racist guy back? Can we?
Oh, that's funny. That was a good question, actually. I like that question.
Andrew asked, soda or beer?
Beer.
Shelby? Yeah.
I think I know your answer, too.
Soda.
Yeah. Nick, I don't know, though.
Nick is a toss-up, yeah.
Yeah, he's a toss-up. I'm feeling beer. With
soda or beer?
Yeah, I'm feeling soda.
Soda.
Yes!
Because I lately, actually, in the past, probably 22 to 23 months, I would much prefer to have a glass of red wine with my dinner, and that's pretty much my drink.
Yeah, I'm getting there too, but I still enjoy my beer.
I'm getting to
every
that
once
stage.
in a while I'll have a beer, but
I'm getting to that stage where, like, I get my dinner and I have some black tar heroin, and
in a glass.
Yeah.
Yellow cake, yellow cake, pal, yellow cake.
I don't even inject the heroin. I just drink it and shit. Heat up the glass and just drink it back. Why waste time?
Because it gets to you faster the other way. That's the reason they inject it.
Just like throwing convulsions at the dinner table. Just like, I swear I'm fine. Just give me a moment. We're good. We're good. We're good.
Oh my god. Andrew asked pizza or burgers?
Burgers.
Pizza, man.
Oh man.
Don't get me wrong. I like a good burger. Don't get me wrong.
I like a good pizza.
Pizza is always more consistent.
This is true. This is true. If you know where you're getting it from.
Yeah.
I mean, different pizza places are totally, like, you can't compare Little Caesars to Pizza Hut.
Yes, I can.
No, they're totally different. Same thing with Pizza.
I think personally, I can compare it to Pizza Hut.
Like, taste-wise?
Yes.
Yeah, no. Prejudice, maybe, but anyways.
All right, these questions come from Stug138, and Stug asks, what are all y'all's top 5 memorable moments of Ric Flair? Who?
Fucking gotta be top 5. When they gave him the big gold belt.
Well, hey, I think if you keep pissing him off, he keeps raising a number. You said, yeah. Oh, fucking top 3. He raises to 4. Now you said top 5. Now next week we're gonna have to do a top 6.
Then it's gonna be a top
I'm
1 million.
Sorry,
and we're just gonna quit.
I love you. So I'm sorry, I love you. The consortium. The woo off.
Oh god, that was so good. Yeah.
When he gets busted open by
even that fat one right there
at Survivor Series 2005, when Triple H busts him open with the screwdriver, and well, I mean, fuck, woo! That's
just any one of those. In fact, those could be all 5.
Woo!
All 5 are mine. All 5 of mine are the woo off.
Yeah, that was phenomenal. That was phenomenal. I mean, there's just so many good moments.
Hey! Oldest ride, longest line. Huh? Stug asks, what are all y'all's best and worst WWE SummerSlam moments of the last 20 years?
So we're talking since 2001, I guess.
I guess. I'm sorry, I'm copping out here. Too many to name.
Yeah. Eddie Guerrero, Rey Mysterio, in the battle for Dominic's custody.
Yeah, there we go.
High.
That's a good one.
Right? Benoit and Randy Orton. was a good match, but I don't know. I kind of didn't like the fact that Benoit was losing.
Wait, Benoit and Orton, wasn't it the match where like they had to do like submissions for like a certain amount of time?
Fucking son of a bitch. Lesnar, Strowman, Reigns, and Joe.
Samoa Joe.
Phenomenal fucking match.
Wasn't that the match where it was like a fatal 4-way and they had to get submissions? Like
okay, then.
Okay, I'll stop.
Probably a low would be whenever that stupid. Do you remember the one SummerSlam? I think it's SummerSlam 05, where they shot like a video of all the divas washing fucking Vince McMahon's car in a fucking in bikinis, and it was just like, yep, he's the boss.
No.
Oh,
fucking stupid. Or Diva Dodgeball. That'd be a low as well.
I strangely like Diva Dodgeball.
Did you?
I don't know why.
I like Dodgeball, but like I like playing Dodgeball, but
same.
Mm-hmm.
Nick?
Yes.
Okay.
What was the question again?
What drugs are you on?
I just got thinking about Diva Dodgeball. I'm sorry.
What are all y'all's best and worst SummerSlam moments of the last 20 years?
Best.
We forgot one. We forgot
Worst was
Michaels
definitely
and Hogan.
best.
Oh yeah, Michaels and Hogan. That's my favorite.
Best. For sure. Michaels' overselling is amazing. Oh my god.
Great.
SummerSlam weekend 2019. NXT TakeOver Toronto 2 years ago today, August 10th, 2021. At the time of recording. Woo!
Does that
count?
Yeah,
that takeover where y'all disrespecting my boy the Dream.
Oh, don't even start. Don't even start.
Velveteen.
Hey, his entrance is really cool.
And the match was great.
Match is okay.
We are currently looking for a new co-host of the Three-Way Dance Wrestling Podcast. If you would like to do it, please let us know.
It's not the first time. Won't be the last.
All right. Stug also has top 4 Bronson Reed matches.
We were talking about this earlier. I can name 3 Bronson Reed matches that I've seen. And you got tired of Stug's top 3s. Now you have to do 4. That is the 6-man tag. That is the match with Gargano. And I think I saw the opening round match he had in the breakout tournament from like whatever 2 years ago or last year or whatever the fuck it is. Those are the only Bronson Reed matches that I've ever seen that I know of.
There's too many Bronson Reed matches to name to pick for. Nick?
The only one that I can think of and that is really kind of stands out to me is when he dropped the North American title to Swerve. And I guess, when I think about Bronson Reed's release, I guess I just kind of... Do you really need him and Keith Lee on the same roster? When you can't use Keith Lee, right?
Well,
when you can't use Keith Lee, right? Do you really expect them to use Bronson Reed?
This is a crazy idea, though. Keith Lee's on Raw. If they only had some like other show with a separate roster that they could put Bronson Reed on,
or they could just release Keith Lee and get it over with.
Keith Lee? I'm no expert, but that's racist.
Keith Lee? Oh my god.
Keith Lee.
Wow.
You're offended.
I'm offended.
Bullshit, you are.
But yeah, no, I don't know.
I don't know.
Right. Stug138 asks, what are all y'all's top 5 greatest SummerSlam matches?
It is just top 5s now. He is going to do this every fucking week. Next week it's going to be 6. We got to think of 6 things for every question. Oh, next
That's
week's
why I
only
am
gonna be.
imploring. That's why I am imploring other people who listen to this podcast. Feel free to ask questions.
So I'm just gonna blanket this answer and say SummerSlam 2008 with Jericho and Michaels when Michaels' wife got her eye fucked up. I watched that SummerSlam like 7 times over after the pay-per-view aired. So yeah, we'll say that was mine because I recorded that pay-per-view and I watched it like every day after that.
I think mine would be Michaels and Hogan, obviously. Crime Time versus Show Miz, just because it was like Crime Time's only match for the tag team titles.
They had world tag title matches, didn't they?
That was the only one they ever had.
No shit, eh?
Yep.
Chris Benoit versus RVD for the Intercontinental title.
Ooh.
It was like one of the first cross-brand matches they did during the draft.
Mm.
Really good match. SummerSlam matches. What wasn't Michaels and Triple H SummerSlam?
Yeah, the street fight.
Yeah, okay, that one, and Dominic and Eddie Guerrero. So.
Yeah, I'll go Dominic and Eddie. I'll go Michaels and Hogan. I'm gonna go Lesnar, fucking Joe Strowman, and Roman Reigns. I can get those all out. Yay. Kurt Angle and Rey Mysterio. And
Wait a minute, Kurt Angle and Rey Mysterio, wasn't that the match where they had a time limit?
Swear to fucking Christ. Swear to Christ. Eugene Triple H.
Oh yeah, my vintage pick of the week last week.
Mm-hmm.
That no show and bald bastard. All right, and Stug's last question here is: what do you think Bray Wyatt's new wrestling persona is going to be following his release from WWE?
I hope that if he doesn't come back and he does something on the indies, that it's more like Bray Wyatt and less like Fiend.
I hope that
embrace the cults of Wyndham Rotunda.
Yeah.
I hope we get one
Church of Wyndham Rotunda.
I hope we get one of two things. One, we get, instead of the Fiend, we get the Friend.
Oh God. I remember you mentioning this.
Yeah. Or we get the return that no one ever thought we'd see, and we get the return of Axel Mulligan.
That one I'm down for.
The whole world in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. Hi, everybody. My name is Bray Harris. Now, I understand the confusion. Allow me to point something out. I've come to a different land and have had to adapt to the ways of the elite.
Oh God.
See the curly hair and the Cucamonga. I don't know.
If he goes there, I still feel like he's gonna be with the fucking Dark Order.
Bray Harris is the first thing I think of, or Wyndham Wyatt.
Well, it'd probably be Wyndham Wyatt. That's what everybody's kind of pointing towards. I've heard everybody say, which I think Bray Wyndham would be better, but
the Friend
Bray
Wyndham Wyatt.
The Friend Wyndham Wyatt.
The Friend Bray Wyndham is all elite. Let me in. Would be amazing.
No, the Friend Wyndham Wyatt. He just comes out like, "Hi, everybody!"
Oh God.
Blowing balloon animals and shit and twisting them and shit.
You might as well just tag him with fucking Orange Cassidy and make him the fucking new Job Squad.
Oh my God.
What are you talking about? Orange Cassidy is going to be the AEW champ soon.
He is not going to be AEW champ. There's no way they're going to put the belt
on him.
The
Fiend would be with Pulp.
Would be with what?
With Pulp.
Oh, with Pulp.
Just call Paul Pitty's just like fucking orange.
All right, and those were our questions.
Best Friends is already adding members, so like I mean.
I don't know. I know they have the best friends, but I just think instead of the Fiend, just take away the R or add an R, make him the friend. And he's like everybody's friend. Like he has no allegiance to heels or faces. He's everybody's friend. That's it. Everybody's
hangs
friend.
Out
Wyndham
the
Wyatt.
Dark Order.
That's
and
it.
hangs out with the HFO.
Yeah, everybody's friend. William Wyndham Wyatt, man.
But
he's friends with fucking
also
Kenny Omega.
Mixes,
he's friends with Kenny Omega. He's friends with
Hangman. He likes Tony Schiavone, but he also has an agreement with Excalibur. He likes Taz, and he's part of Team Taz, but he also is friends with Brian Cage.
Yeah. He's friends with everybody's friend, Wyndham Wyatt. Comes out blowing balloon animals for fucking kids in the front row. Makes like a little doggy. Fucking
remixes the Barney and Friends music.
Well, okay. Now you're just talking.
Might as well just go full retard. You never heard that term before?
No, I have. I just like how you just want to
he used it there.
Want to make Bray Wyatt the new Eugene.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Again, those poor little kids would be like, he's making fun of me, Mom.
And they wouldn't be wrong.
Oh, sorry, Mom. I got to go. I'm late for my job at Walmart.
Triple H.
Triple H. Okay. All right. So those, before we get canceled, those were our questions this week. So let's move into our vintage pick of the week, which is just something. Could be a match, could be a promo, could be could be anything. Just something that we think that you should go check out. So, Nick, hit us with your vintage pick of the week.
Okay, so my vintage pick of the week comes from MLW Fusion number 94. It was a no ropes barbed wire match between Jimmy Havoc and Mance Warner. It's more recent, but it is very violent. And it shows Jimmy Havoc in all of his wrestling glory before he became a delivery driver.
Poor Jimmy.
Jimmy Havoc, if you're listening, I like your stuff, brother. Maybe you'll come back someday.
Shelby, vintage pick of the week.
Mine is from 1984, Mid-South Wrestling. So I was actually trying to find a Bobby Eaton match that I enjoyed and happened to stumble upon a Terry Taylor Masai Ito match.
The Red Rooster.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, is he the Red Rooster in this one?
No, this is long before the Red Rooster. He was like a heartthrob kind of character. It was at the beginning of his career in Mid-South, or early on in his career for Mid-South. It was in a TV title tournament, and the match was okay, but I really liked the finish. In Mid-South, it's illegal to throw somebody over the top rope, and the referee was distracted. Mas Ito threw Terry Taylor over the top rope, and when the ref turned around and asked Ito where he went, Terry Taylor crawled underneath the ring, came up the other side. When Ito was looking for him on the other side, he came up and fucking rolled him up. And I just thought it was a great, funny finish. It was a clever finish. It just worked really well. So, good match.
Mine's a little bit different. You guys remember the WWE online show called Bite This?
Yes.
I love Bite This, man.
So, something that y'all have heard me say on this show before is, hey, Will, go suck your fat ass. Well, I actually got that from WWE Bite This, and I've actually been wanting to watch the episode I got that from. Well, today I actually looked it up, and I'll be damned they have it. It's uploaded in all of its glory, and it's actually the June 8th, 2003 episode of WWE Bite This, hosted by Paul Heyman and Tommy Dreamer. It was the episode where they used to promote ECW One Night Stand, and The quote in question is,
oh, be damned.
The quote in question is like Tommy Dreamer's talking about WrestleMania 1 and how he believes the WrestleMania 1 main event should have been a 6-man with Hogan, T, and Snuka versus Piper, Orndorff, and Bob Orton. So he was like, I would have made that match a 6-man. But hey, Tommy Dreamer, go suck your fat ass. Ever since I saw that, I've used that quote.
Whenever sorry, go ahead.
And now that it's uploaded, I've watched some of it earlier, and I can't wait to go back and watch it and find that quote.
Whenever I think of Bite This, I always think of when the TNA guy called in. It was like just harassing Todd Grisham. Was Todd Grisham fucking hilarious?
Oh yeah, we'll go call their show. They don't have one, do they?
I don't watch their show. Their show's on at like 3 o'clock in the morning.
This was a Paul Heyman and Tommy
He just gets so frustrated.
Do what?
I'm trying to find that Bite This.
It should be the first one that comes up when you type in
June 8th, 2005?
Here, I'll just send it to you in the group chat.
Okay, sounds good.
So they hit play.
I'm kind of so yeah.
Oh, so you're kind of normal.
Right.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I'm kind of normal.
Kind of normal.
There you go. It's
Just
in the group
for the
chat
record.
there. But
I see it.
Yeah, there you go. So, yep, those were our vintage picks of the week there. And there's the bell. So you know what that means. That signifies the end of the three-way dance this week. Hopefully you guys enjoyed something a little different because you know what comes next week.
No, what comes next week?
SummerSlam.
SummerSlam's next week. Holy shit.
No, it's the week after.
Oh, really? So we have to plan another fucking show?
Isn't there like a fucking AEW show coming up next weekend?
Well, no, that's the
SummerSlam. Yeah. And CM Punk won't have not debuted yet.
I don't know. I'm starting to believe it. I'm starting to.
I don't.
They've gotten to a point now where
until I hear spinning on AEW TV, I'm not sure.
Even if you hear whatever the fuck, look in my eye. That still doesn't mean shit. He needs to walk his skinny fat ass out.
See, here's the problem: is they've fucking played with it so much now that they've gotten to a point. They've gotten to a point that if he doesn't show up at that pay-per-view, people will light the seats on fire.
Yep. Oh, and FYI, I misspoke the date on that Bite This earlier. It's not 2003, it's 2005. My apologies.
Brian is going to be the best in the world that Darby claims he is. I don't think Punk is actually showing up until All Out. I really don't.
I don't think he's showing up at all.
No, I don't think he's showing up at all. I think it's just a joke. I think Brian is who it is, and that's it. And everybody's going to be pissed. But that's fine.
I will say that if Punk does join, I am going to watch intently to just to see how it turns out. Like their weekly TV, because I'd be interested to see what that turns into.
Ass. See him. Punk's legit all elite. I'll shit my ass. I'll say that right now. But I will not believe it until I hear Cult of Personality and his skinny fat ass walks his way out to the ring on the second AEW Rampage, tells Darby Allin he's a joke, and that why would he have a first match back against him?
He should just come out and cut down the entire fucking roster. He should just come out and be like, I don't need this job. Tony Khan wanted to give me all this fucking money. Fuck you and your shitty fucking wrestling. I'm out. And then just fucking turn heel. Because that would fucking be the best way to fucking turn heel on that company for him.
It would be,
because he has disparaged.
Do I really, as Tony, if I'm Tony Khan, and I have CM Punk coming in, do I really have him turn heel that quickly when I'm selling tickets on the basis? When I'm selling tickets on the basis that he might be coming, do I have him turn heel that quickly, or do I keep him as a face just to sell that many more tickets Then 6 months down the road, turn him heel and sell so much more tickets to see him get beat.
Or maybe he just comes out. Maybe he just comes out to the ring if he does show up. Comes out to the ring and he's like, Tony Khan's offered me a lot of money to join this promotion, but I'll do it under one condition. And he exits the ring. He walks up to the announce table and he stares fucking Tony Schiavone right in the fucking eyes. And he looks him dead in the eyes and he was like, I will join this company if I can wear your blazer.
I really thought you were gonna say if I can fuck you.
Tony Schiavone, can I wear your blazer?
Schiavone,
you can wear my blazer. I'm in.
JR hands him the cowboy hat while he's at it. It's just like, oh, perfect.
Tony Schiavone, can I wear your blazer? You can wear my blazer. I'm in.
I hope Tony Schiavone just looks at JR and JR nods at him like, I know this guy. Do it, Tony.
All right, so that's going to do it for this week's edition of the Three-Way Dance Wrestling Podcast. Leave your questions in the comments down below, and we will hear from you guys next week. I thought next week we were reviewing SummerSlam, but it looks like I have to plan something else now. So
it's not until the 21st.
Yeah.
We got 2 episodes, dude.
No, there's only one.
One? Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
I was hoping it was 2 because SummerSlam's going to suck. But
yeah. So, yep. Until next time, guys, for Nick and Shelby, I am the ArtistVersion1. And remember, be breezy.